Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming's The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 11 reaction video. So, very good stuff tonight. I have to say, the spoilers were in line, so just another shout out to the Spoiling Dead fans. Good stuff tonight. The bear trap had me a little freaked out, but they made it work, so we're going to talk about that. This is just a raw reaction video. Tomorrow night we're going to go through the full recap. We'll take some bits and pieces. There were just a lot of, I think, hidden clues in tonight's episode, and just a lot of different directions this could go. I'm on an emotional roller coaster right now with this whole Dwight, Tara, Daryl thing, because they get me going in one direction and they push me off in the other direction. Do want to give a shout out really quickly. I saw DJ Diamstadt. I think I said it the right way. So thank you so much for that super chat. Thanks for being here as well. So let me just get into the most shocking moment for me tonight, and it was for me it was by the way, warning, if you're watching this reaction video, it's a reaction. We are going to talk about the episode, so if you haven't watched it yet, then I'm going to tell you a lot of stuff here. The irony of the Father Gabriel and Carson situation, where things just kept happening good over and over and over again, and then Father G gave Carson faith at the end, and I guess he misunderstood it and thought, okay, I've got a shot, and he looks down, pulls out the gun, and you could see he was just completely broken. So it wasn't the death, it was just how it looked like things were going really, really well, even though Father G was going blind, that his faith was being restored, and then now it was just, he lost someone else, and I think he's going to feel responsible for that. Tough scene. But I liked this episode. It had a good mix. The swamp walkers, the storyline, the back and forth, the tug of war, the moral dilemmas of the situation with Henry. Henry staring at Jared. He's looking right at the person that kills his brother. And then when Morgan and Carol find out that Carl's dead, they realize that they need to backtrack a little bit and offer a little bit more innocence. It's like, I think at first, just kill, teach to kill, they can live, they can handle themselves, and then Carl dying, you can see the impact it's starting to have. Not going to say it was right by doing it, but I see what the writers are doing. They're just letting it sort of manifest itself throughout the whole thing. So I'm going to just throw it out for the group right now in the reaction video. What was your most shocking moment tonight? I want to call on a few people and just see what you thought. I actually had 3 or 4. I thought the episode was really, really good. It is going to bridge to the next part of the story, and I think they're going to do it well. Charles Thomas said Enid finding out about Carl was heartbreak, wasn't it? Just the reaction and knowing that there's still people that don't know, and as they're finding out little by little, that was her, that was her soulmate, that was her pal, that was everything to her, and just gone. So devastation, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Enid in the future. I do think I hope we see a little bit more of Enid and a little bit more of Sadiq. I think that obviously they're going to be some of the immediate impact. And we also, if you saw the sneak peek of Rick, he's going crazy mode. He's full beast mode. Casey says Tara really trying to kill Dwight. Yeah, she shot at him and grazed the side of the tree. That was no joke. She was trying to end it right there. Scott says Dwight and Tara almost caught by the Saviors. Shocking moment. Yeah. Drama, I think part of that, yes, there could have been more emotion, but I don't think they can really push the episode forward if everybody breaks down. I think some people felt like they had to be strong, and they're going to grieve on their own, but if everybody just immediately had like a vigil and just got together and cried, first of all, I don't think it would have shown well on television, so they do have to do that. AJ says Tara needs to chill for a bit. Let me see, here's the thing. We talked early in the week, And this is why I said it's a roller coaster. So you guys remember the stream, and several people said Tara is going to redeem herself. So tonight, she kind of did, and that's what bothered me, is in the beginning, she threw the walker at Dwight, and then Daryl's like, no, we can't kill him right now. But Tara found a way, and Rosita was just going to let Tara make that decision. So Rosita's sort of following along. You see several times Rosita sort of looked back, and Tara said, why didn't you stop me? And Rosita said, well, no one would have stopped me, or no one would have been able to stop me. So it was ironic that Tara had the gun to Dwight's head, and he's like, you know what, this is my only escape. It was his escape, but it was also a chance to prove to Tara that I can get away, and I'm not the bad guy anymore. So twice that happened, and we got a super chat. So I'm going to pause that 1 second because two things happened exactly the same, and Villar really hit it right here. Father G didn't realize that God led him back to Eugene to help him make the bullets. What a great point. Because it could be a combination now of Eugene and Father G, because Eugene said, I know what I have to do now as well. So in the sense and the religious undertones, it could end up working out that God put Father G back, or Father G feels that way, to make the blank bullets that ultimately will end the war with Eugene's assistance. So I think that's a great call out, a great point. We can start to see how the story is going full force. Makes a lot of sense. So thanks, appreciate that comment. So I'm going to tie this back in because two things happened. There were two people that had a chance to sort of rat the other people out, and Father G could have said Eugene did it, and he could have ended it right there. So now twice Eugene has been helped. Sasha, Eugene helped Sasha, and that didn't get back. Sasha didn't say anything about it, and also told Eugene that there's some good in you. And now Father G, who could have went down the same road, I think Eugene's going to see, like, okay, these people really do have my best interest in mind. Why kill all the good people to help the bad people? So Daryl wanted to keep Dwight alive, at least right now. Tara wanted to kill him, but Dwight did apologize, said, I'm really sorry about what happened. She shot at him anyway. But then Tara was right there with a gun, and Dwight could have said, hey, grab her, let's take her back prisoner. So when he intentionally led them in the other direction, I think that was really good writing. I do. As much as I was upset at Tara, I think they did it the right thing. I hate to say it that way. Yesterday I wanted her dead. I wanted her off the show, and she may still leave the show. I'm not going to back off from my prediction, but she gets it now. And now Daryl wants to kill Dwight. So let me zoom in here and read a couple comments. Yep. Pete, you and I just had this conversation even a little bit ago. And Pete's like, Kills, can you tell me when she's leaving the show? It doesn't change the fact for me that she can leave the show. And I'm fine with that. But what I thought was very, very good writing is how they really put her in that situation to kill Dwight, and now she understands that he does have some purpose and there is a chance. And now Daryl says, I don't care, I'm gonna get him. So now Daryl wants to kill him again. Wouldn't it be ironic if Tara actually saves Dwight from Daryl? I guess that would be the right ending, or maybe the ending that we talked about for the people that wanted to see her really accomplish something, or her character to go out. Maybe Maybe she can take a crossbow from Dwight or from Daryl. You know, Daryl's getting ready to shoot Dwight with a crossbow, and she sort of leans in, takes it for him. I don't think it'll be that extreme. I don't think she'll give that much, but you know, she could maybe not flame the fire. Just let it die down a little bit. It is. That's why I said I'm a little bit drained from the roller coaster ride because it was back and forth. And I knew she was going to try to kill him, but it just didn't happen the way I thought it was going to happen. I'm just like, okay, yeah, she's going to try to kill him, and then you know, Savior's going to hear him, and Dwight's going to take off. But the way he helped them, I think, was huge. And he's already helped them. I mean, I don't know why she needed that one last reinforcement because he's been shot. He has killed Saviors already. All right, a couple more things to react to because a lot of it was strictly on faith. So Donna says, do you think Red Eye Rick will be left as a cliffhanger until season 9? I don't think there's going to be a cliffhanger. If the only thing that could be a cliffhanger, I don't think there'll be not as big of a cliffhanger as there was season 7. I think it's going to be something whether or not there's going to be a time skip. The time skip would help. It would help keep... I think the time skip would help Walking Dead and also help Fear the Walking Dead. Here's what's kind of ironic. That Fear the Walking Dead is going to happen in real time. So what we've always talked about is, well, The Walking Dead is a couple years ahead of Fear the Walking Dead. So how are they going to go back in time, or is Morgan going to find them later? Well, a time skip would keep The Walking Dead ahead of it. So right now, in our current state, yes, The Walking Dead is ahead of Fear the Walking Dead. But both look like they're going to get a little bit of a boost. Fear the Walking Dead is going to have to advance a little bit, and Walking Dead could get a serious time skip. But we'll talk about that at another time because I want to focus on this, the reaction. Here's probably my second or third most shocking moment tonight that I had to react to is Dwight talking about Sherry freeing Daryl and that she's out there somewhere. I hope she's out there. So when I heard that, I was really thinking like, yes, there's the icing on the cake that we talked about before. Because I've been saying for how long? For a long time that Dwight and Daryl are going to be buddies. They're going to go out there and really try to find Sherry. And when he said, yes, she's out here somewhere, I think it's very likely that they're going to find her on a stake. I do think she's going to be one of them. Imagine that heartbreak for Dwight. To do all this stuff to sort of help, and then you want to go out there and find her, and then that could be a little bit of your cliffhanger, maybe. But there were a few things that were hinted at tonight that it seems like we've discussed quite a bit. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a Sherry Walker though. That's played out so many times, and that would be a little bit too coincidental. Would like to see me some Dwight and Daryl. So let me get a couple more things that just straight reaction from tonight. So the Father G thing was big for me. I just thought it was awesome how everything was just working out. It's rare you see something just work out that way. I mean, he's blind. He finds this old abandoned house. The antibiotics knocks off the piggy bank. But then at some point, they did kind of say it like we may be on the wrong path, but we're on the right road somewhere along those lines. So he gets it, but he still had a moment of weakness. Anytime he feels responsible, or he might have led his, I guess we'll use the biblical analogy that if Father G is shepherding and Dr. Carson was the sheep, he just led his lamb to the slaughter. He gave him a little bit too much faith. I mean, the whole time he doubted, and the one time he makes that no hesitation decision, it backfired on him. Yeah, we got to see Seth in rare form tonight. I liked what they did with this character. He was one of the characters that I did not have a fondness for a long time. So, several people have logged on. I just want to throw out another reminder. This is just a straight reaction video. Some of the new people that just logged on a little bit ago, give me your most shocking moment from tonight. We'll talk about it just for a couple minutes. This won't be a super long video. While you're doing that, I do want to make an announcement. If you guys could do me a favor, just slap that like button if you're a member of the 999 Army. We'd love to have you here. Also subscribe, get involved in some of our streams. Sunday's a super busy day. We do Junkies at noon. We do the Walking Dead Countdown at 8, and then we do the reaction video after Talking Dead. And then Monday at 9:30, we'll do the full recap. Tuesday at 9:30, Wednesday at 9:30, and Thursday at 9:30. So definitely all week long, mark your calendars. Would love to have all of you here and be a part of everything that we're doing. So let me read a couple of the reactions. I want to see your reaction as well. Hippo, I think that was great too. Wasn't it funny that one of I thought, hey, maybe it's one of you guys that did this. But on Talking Dead, they actually used our Daredevil analogy and said, well, maybe he'll become Father G like Daredevil and learn to fight. That would be cool. So, a couple people, I think, was their favorite moment had to be when Father G closed his eyes, just pulled the trigger. And I do like me some Henry. I'm not going to lie. I like me some Henry. He is not wasting any time. Emma McCalick says, wasn't expecting Dr. Carson to die. Emma! You must know. What? You weren't there for the spoiler chat earlier. That's why. You know what? Whoever changed their name, if you change your name to I am part of the Walking Dead 999 Army, I love it. What an awesome name. And your question is, do you think Dwight showed himself for the good of the group or to save his own ass? I think Dwight really wants to kill Negan. He even said tonight that, look, I've killed saviors, and I want to help you win. I want to help you kill Negan, and I know what happens afterward. He's accepted his fate, so I don't think he's doing anything to... I really think he could have ran. But he didn't. He's going to need, when all this settles down, he's going to need a place to go. Deidre Perkins says, Dwight is done. Dwight's going to be around a little while. Trust me when I tell you that Dwight will wear on Daryl enough that they become partners. Mark that down. Trust me on that one. Epic Vids, I hope you're right on that because I'm not sure if that would be an epic bomb prediction. That might actually be something we put in a spoiler video about 3 weeks ago. But we'll call it an epic bomb. I'll give it to you. Hippo says, Dwight's comic arc is huge. Well, I heard Carl's was too, but how did that go? And Andrea's too, right? So we just never know. Debbie Thompson. Oh, look at this. This is a bold statement. I got to read it for the group. Hope you don't mind, Debbie. I like Dwight better than Daryl. They made Daryl so boring now. Deidre, I hope it does. I definitely think Tobin's gone. And, well, I mean, I'd predict Tobin or Tara. And then I went bold and said, I hope it's both of them. And full disclosure, I was a little mad at Tara at the time I made that prediction. It's like, I think Tobin has been on people's radar for a long time. But I just thought, hey, why not pick two people? Let's let Negan Lucille a couple of them. So hopefully you saw the sneak peek. Simon was smiling a little bit when Rick was chasing Negan. Kind of looked away a little bit with a smirk on his face. I don't think he'd be unhappy if Negan is no longer in power. It is getting very, very interesting. The subplots are we know Morgan's leaving. We know Henry wants to kill his brother's killer. Exactly, Andy Lynn. We're seeing some screenshots of Tobin, who we haven't seen a whole lot of in the past, so that's usually a bad sign. And he'll be on Talking Dead in a couple of weeks. And Simon wants to take over. Tommy's like, finally, the writers pay off. Well, Tommy, it could be patience. And the writers have a big hole they have to fill. And you can't do it all in one episode. So as viewers, I think if we're patient, we're going to get the big payoff. We're not always going to agree with everything that happens on the show, but tonight was very uplifting for me because I thought tonight did some things. First of all, it bridged a lot of the storyline for me, a lot of questions that I had. And then now that you start to see that, Father G could have told on Eugene, he didn't. So we got Laura, who could still tell on Dwight, so we don't know. We've got, we've got Dwight, who could have told on Tara. I mean, it's very cloak and dagger. It's like Clue. Who's going to get told on first? Bob Joe says the pacing has been better than Season 7. I think one of the things is the show's better when the group is together. And last season, so many stories, Oceanside, Kingdom, new people that had to be introduced. It's not easy. I think Laura made it back. They did say, sorry, Dee. I think she made it. And I think that's, right now, Dwight is safe. But when he gets captured, it's going to be because of her. So Eric Johnson says, I'm not sure the group sees Simon as evil as we do. Well, they don't see everything he's doing. I mean, we can definitely see a corrupt path he's starting to go down. I mean, they're not going to see the smirk on his face like, okay, let him just, let Rick take him out. And Simon's already said, cut our losses. He wants to go further out. He wants to conquer more communities. Negan wants to focus on what they have. So they have a fundamental difference in how they want to run things. And question is, one of them going to die? Both of them going to die? One going to be captured? Is Simon going to be exiled? I think there's so many things that could happen. I'm excited to see the direction the writers are going to take it. So Epic Vid says, Maggie may need to start killing prisoners soon. So let's pose that to question. Maybe that's an epic bomb. So the epic bomb, do you think that Maggie is going to start killing prisoners? And if so, which prisoner do you think she's going to kill first? And I guess if I said, you know what? I'm going to let you guys answer this, and then I'm going to change the question. So some people are saying she should kill Gregory first. So let me change the question really quick before everybody answers. Who would you rather her kill first? Jared or Gregory? Who's a bigger slime ball, and who should be killed first? Hassan is like, both. That's a good. Oh, several people. Petey is trying to copyright the Petey bombs. So, all right. Well, while we're answering this, a lot of people are saying Jared. They don't want him here. So, you know what? I got to ask. Should the Petey bombs only be reserved for Petey? And should Hippo and Epic and some of the other people that drop their theories, should they come up with their own name for a theory? And we just leave the Petey bombs as the Petey bombs. You know what? I'm throwing a question out there right there, Petey. We'll see. We'll see what the crowd thinks. It's up to them. And if I know anything about this crowd, I'm going to say it's going to be 50-50. Maggie says, Petey bombs are the bomb. Bob Joseph's claim fair use. See, Petey, here's the thing. You shouldn't have went all bold there. You should have asked for a cut. You should just ask for royalty. All right. There'll be further debate on whether the term Petey bomb or dropping the bomb on them should be used. More discussion about that a little bit later on. All right, everybody. I want to thank everybody for being here. This is the reaction video. We like to keep it around 30 minutes. Tomorrow night we will do the full recap. Just wanted to kind of tell you what's on my mind, on my heart after watching all this stuff, and then Tomorrow I'll research it a little bit more, go through all my notes. Just a lot to take in right now. Father G, possibly his faith has led him to help Eugene make the fake bullets. Dwight drama. Dwight is going to be found out, but when's he going to be found out? How many episodes does he have before he's got to wear that prison jumpsuit? And hopefully you saw the teaser. Rick driving like a crazy person to run Negan off the road. So next week is going to have a lot of action as well. And we'll get some spoilers up for you guys midweek. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate everybody being here. One more thing, too. Not that I overly liked the person we played the game with, but I do want to give a shout-out. So if you guys watched some of my gaming videos a while back, I did play Walking Dead March to War. And we had some epic battles, but there was a person on there, and he seemed to be a better person in real life than in the game. He was a little tough in the game. His name's Eric Vaughn. Tonight in Talking Dead, if you guys saw the people that were auditioning, the dude with the dreadlocks that said, I'm Ezekiel, that is actually, if you play Walking Dead March to War and you remember the name Eric Vaughn, some of you guys are gamers, that was actually Eric, a.k.a. Randy, who does cosplay as Ezekiel, and he was on Talking Dead. So anyway, let bygones be bygones, no hard feelings, and congratulations. Hopefully, somebody I know, so if he gets selected, that would be cool. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. If you're watching the playback, this is the closing credits. If you are in the stream right now, give me a quick 999. Let me get some shout-outs on the way out the door. You guys have a great Sunday night. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Be here tomorrow night at 9:30 because we are going to talk in detail about tonight's episode. A lot of good stuff. So I want to say what's up to Scott, also Deborah Cox, Emma McCalick, OU Crawfish, Brian Clayton, A.J. Jepson, Beth Burgett, The Hippo, Nicholas Hodges, Julie King, Chaos, Rublo's Channel, Deidre Perkins, I'm part of the Walking Dead 999 Army, Triana Walker, Ron Moore, Epic Vids, Rial, have a good night. Carol Brothers Payette, thanks for being here. T-Boy, what's up? Debbie Thompson, all my moderators, Bree, Emmy, Stephanie, Tommy, and Kel. See, I do it in order now. Kel, thank you for that. It actually spells best with a K. So, yeah. Anyway, you can figure it out. You know what I'm doing there. Mandy Watts, Jake Turgeon, thanks for being here. The Gaming Squad HD, Gina Crockett, Charlie Amos, James Kaysen, Petey Bombs, that's right. Well, we might. I'll let you guys know on Tuesday. Melinda Kettler. We'll do a Facebook poll. Carlos Andretti, thanks for being here. Walani Northside Queen, thank you. Hassan Shabazz, thanks as well. Becca Boland, appreciate you being here. DJ D. Amstadt, I think I did it right. Rick Fisher, Shelton Arthur, Lamar Lanham, thank you so much, Lamar. You had some good comments. I got off topic a little bit, and sorry I didn't get to read them, but I do want to give you a shout out. Thanks so much, Lamar. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Valar. What's up, Red Elastic? Thanks for being here, man. Also, just another shout out to all my Patreons, all the super chatters, all the people staying up late to watch this video, and all the people, shout out to all the people who hit the like button. I'll give a shout out to you. So if you're watching this and you're watching the playback, hit that like button, subscribe, join us. We do this almost every night. Diane Estes, thanks for being here. Andy Lynn, what's up, Andy Lynn? Thank you. All right, everybody, if I missed you in a shout out when the video goes live, leave it in the comments. I'll catch you next time. I'll see you tomorrow night. Peace.